What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Faith Unfiltered podcast. You already know, and today we are here with.
I love Nana Kofi. You will
Okay, so
let.
we are here with I Love Nana Kofi, and as usual, our co-host. You'll see him very soon. Don't worry. So, I believe you enjoyed the previous episodes and whatever you are streaming right now. But today we are here with another topic, which I believe that you will also enjoy. So today we are going to talk about dating as a Christian. And I'm not going to be the first person to talk. I want Nana Kofi to tell me what he thinks
You like
about
for they
dating, what dating is as a Christian.
have
Or
no
let me know what you think about dating.
okay in the first place. I have no experience about dating in the first place.
Mm.
Like for real,
Mm.
I have no experience about dating.
Are you
And
sure? But why are you saying that?
well, the only person I'm in a relationship right now is God.
Okay.
That's the only
Okay.
dating I know. That's the only dates I know.
Right. Okay. Okay. But what's your opinion about dating?
Opinion about dating. Should I give you the I'm the Gen Z the dating definition or the olden days dating
We
definition?
can go with anything.
Can't go with anything.
Yeah.
Like to me personally, yeah. If I tell you like I know the real definition of dating, Charlie, I'm telling like Charlie brother. Because what I'm seeing right now on the media is not dating.
Mm. What's
And
going on?
what's going on is like people are with people for maybe like say benefit sake.
Beneficiaries.
Yes.
Yeah, I get
That's
it.
why they are in dates. That's why they are in the relationship. Let's put it that way.
Mm.
And because recently the news that I've been seeing around like basically you can hear that this is the relationship with them. The next thing you hear this person has been shot, this person is
Yeah,
dead, blah
yeah,
blah blah blah
facts.
bhave blah. What led to that?
That's the
Have
thing.
you really asked yourself like what led to that?
Okay, so before we even treat that side of it, I want to know what you think about what dating as a Christian is. As a
Okay,
Christian.
okay. So actually, yeah. Today I was doing a research and I was asking myself, is the word dating in the Bible? And then like, no, like the word dating is not in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So as a Christian, way back here, should I back it with a memory verse or should I emphasize it with a memory verse?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Okay, dating here. Let's take Abraham
Mm-hmm.
and Rebecca for instance.
Mm-hmm.
When Abraham was about to let's say see God in heaven,
Yeah.
he gave like Rebecca like clear instructions that he shouldn't allow Isaac to go back to where they came from. And I was asking myself, it's more like a direction. The father knew what was there,
Mm.
but the son didn't know. You understand? So
Yeah.
let's say if Isaac was to go to the hometown and find the right one, let's say he find a girl over there, then they start into like they enter into something that they are like they're in a relationship and they are dating.
Mm.
And when Abraham was about to die, he told Rebecca that Isaac can go anywhere that maybe he pleases or he wants to go, but not to go to their hometown. Why?
Okay, I don't really know about that, but maybe he knew there's something that was going to interrupt his journey.
And when I was reading down the memory verse,
Mm-hmm.
it was talking something about let's say, like God moved him from there to a new place where nobody and like where nobody knows him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's more like a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
So for Isaac to go back where they came from, it will be what? It will be hitting on something. You get it? Like it will be I don't know how to put it, like but it will be hitting on something. It's more like a experience maybe he passed through when he was there. You see, you feel like the people you're in Ghana, you hear that people actually my uncle worry like before, like you get it.
Yeah.
You see, you're not there. But I say, but what you are hearing, what people are telling you,
Mm.
that I before you they are this, they are this, they are that. So it triggers something.
Okay. Well, for me, let me give you my
Okay.
opinion on what I think
Dating
dating
is
as a Christian. Yeah. But first, let me define what I think dating is. Dating is, to me, dating is more like a talking stage because what's the meaning of dating itself? What is dating? And with the word dating, you find another word which is date. So let's come down to that. That dating is like, let me say, you ask somebody out, or you really want to know somebody within a time or a sequence of time, which is going to end up in whatever relationship it may be, maybe marriage or I don't know. But let's slide to the next one, which is dating as a Christian. Dating as a Christian, I believe, is when you find or finding an accountable person who's going to help you, support you through your work with God, and along the line, I mean, help you understand so much with your fellowship, so you can, I mean, get very closer to God. That's what
Okay.
I feel like dating as a Christian with is okay. Because the reason I'm saying that is lately we have so many definitions about. I mean, so many definitions about what dating is. People are dating because they feel like, just like you said, for beneficiaries and stuff. And it's that's what's supposed to be, but it's not supposed to be out of a corrupt mind. But lately, that's what dating has turned into. People date because they want either sex or money. But as a Christian, I feel like dating, when you are to date, which is not even, I believe, in the Bible, that you have to date as a Christian or whatever. But that's what is being normalized in this generation, Gen Z. So I feel like when you really want to date as a Christian, I'm not criticizing that, but when you really want to date as a Christian, you have to make sure that the person you want to be with is first number one, accountable. Do you understand? Accountable for whatever. Maybe you fall, the person helps you get back on your feet. I mean, maybe you are along the line, you are facing some hardships. The person fellowships with you. I mean, strengthens you in your work with God. Maybe you need some kind of support. It's not
Okay,
supposed to
see,
be something
when
that's
in the course of what
Mhm.
you were saying,
Yeah,
you find somebody who strengthens you, maybe
yeah,
you were finding difficulties in some point, and you guys fall in love
hmm
along the line.
yeah,
You understand? You guys went to, I mean, some couple of dates. No, not even a couple of dates. Like along the line,
hmm
the person fall in love with another person. You understand? What it is based on, maybe the person was passing through something. You understand? And will you define that thing as love?
Well, I don't really know, but you have to throw that question back again for me to be able to.
It's like Kofi is passing through some states
hmm
in life.
hmm
Like life they beat him very hard. You understand?
Yeah.
And maybe he's not, like, he doesn't know his way around anything again. Like he feels like the whole world is against him. And let's say through that he is down, like he's really down.
hmm
And there comes Amma.
hmm
Where Amma is like, has become like a source of what motivation. Like like she's always there for Kofi, blah 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 blah. And through that process, yeah, Kofi feel like he feels something for Amma. I won't define that thing as love. You understand? Because it's true, when Kofi was down, when Amma when Kofi fell in love with what Amma. You understand? But when like me, I feel like when you're in love with somebody, you don't know.
Why are you saying that?
It's like when you're in love, you don't know that you're in love with somebody.
hmm
But like you see, let me take you back to primary. Primary, the people who were fighting in class, where are they now? They've ended up in marriage.
Some.
They dislike each other. Like you see, then go feel hold on, like you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get you.
Like they are always like having misunderstanding with each other. But right now it's like most of them, I'll give a rate. I'll be like most of them have ended up like being close friends, like getting like into marriage and that blah blah blah. It's like deep down when you hate somebody, you don't know that that thing is love. No matter how the thing is negative, there's always something you find the positivity in that particular negativity
Okay.
thing. Then you
It's good
understand.
you brought this thing about love. But first, let's talk about what love really is. Do you know, even though we, like, as normal worldly, like normal people or beings living in the world, do not really understand what love is, the Bible gives a very precise definition about what love is, which is in the book of, I think, Corinthians. Is it 2 Corinthians 1:13?
It's
One of
Corinthians
them,
chapter 1
13
verse, yes.
downwards, I'm
Love is
sure.
patience.
Yeah,
Love
love is
doesn't.
patient, love is kind.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you do not find, I think we have to read that scripture, but let's flow. If you do not find any of these behavioral patterns or characters in a person
That's
who
not
you
love.
believe that or claim that loves you, then that is not really love. and that boils down to what dating or dating or who you should date as a Christian. Because if you number one, you have to look for all these qualities in that person. Do you understand?
Okay.
The person being understanding, the person being kind, the person not being rude, the person not being mean, the person being gentle, the person being supportive. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to look for all these qualities in that person, and for the person to be able to have all these qualities, then the person must also be very connected to God. Yes, because it's God who is going to give the person that grace and knowledge and wisdom to treat you as that person supposed to is to treat you. Do you understand what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
And do you know, like gone were the days where our parents used to choose our
Yeah,
companion for
your
us. You
companions for you.
understand?
Yeah, true.
But right now, what are you thinking?
Right now is Charlie is different though. Right now you have to bring the person. They are even pressuring you to even bring it. Who are you bringing?
What like
I mean,
what like I still don't get it.
why it's
Why
like
should it
that?
happen?
Okay, you see, I can't tell, but what I know is, time after time, seasons are changing, generations are coming to pass, and all that. So
Okay.
the trend of other generations will not be the same trend of this generation, and even the generation that is to come. Yeah, do you understand what I
Yeah, I
mean?
understand.
Yeah. So I feel like we really need to take that, put that aside, and focus on what we are facing as a generation right now. Do you understand? Because maybe dating as a Christian in the next generation will be normalized. Maybe it will be banned. Who knows? Maybe God will have a whole different perspective or for
Dating
that.
as a
Do you
okay.
understand?
Yeah.
Maybe who knows? Maybe that next generation will even ban that thing and bring everything to the place of purity and submission to God. You understand? Yeah. So let me ask this. Do you think that boundaries are supposed to be set? And what do you think about like purity when it comes to dating? Purity and boundaries. What do you think? Tell me what you think.
Boundaries.
Hmm. Like setting boundaries and stuff. What do you think? Dating as a Christian, because it's not every Christian. Let me bring this. It's not every Christian that is so close to God, or that has a covenant or a very deep connection with God. Do you know that some are Christians, some go to church, come back, maybe come and still do whatever they do.
You see, sometimes I feel like with the boundaries that you're saying, sometimes I feel like people will let you know like what like I feel like everybody is hiding something in their closet.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Everybody. So I feel like the person will really open up to you willingly. When you maybe sometimes you don't pressure the person. That's where when you start pressuring the person will be like, yo, Charlie, make I don't like that.
Yeah,
Like you can be in a relationship with this particular girl, like you guys do everything to each other, but this guy will tell you that don't enter in this particular room. This room is like no, it's a no go area.
yeah,
That's like, and what would the girl be thinking? Even sometimes, guys, not like the guy is hiding something. No, maybe it can be his playroom,
yeah,
some
yeah,
somewhere. Maybe
yeah.
have see. When Jesus Christ was praying here, when he was praying on the mountain, even at it got to a certain point in time here, he left from then and he went to talk to God alone. And some of his disciples came around and was like, Charlie, your people are hungry. Oh. That's where God he took the fish and the bread and I know what he said, but
You
automatically
said thanks. Yeah, you said thank
then
you.
something come. So boundaries, I feel like boundaries should it be set in dating?
Yeah, I feel like yeah. Okay, I okay with what you said. Boundaries are supposed to be set.
And
Boundaries are supposed
yes,
to be set.
and I feel like
Because
when
the
the
reason I'm
time
saying
is
that is the reason I'm saying that is if you don't set boundaries, like in a Christian relationship or dating as a Christian, if you don't set boundaries, we are humans.
you make
We
mistakes.
make errors, we make mistakes. Some are not very, 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 let me say, matured. Even some of us are not very, very deep into God. We have a connection with God. We fellowship continually with God, but some are not firmly standing with God. Like they don't. Let me kind of saying,
It's
like
like
they
they go to
understand.
church, but they are not
Yes,
really they've not
yes.
really given their life to
No,
Christ.
they've done that,
But like say
they worship Christ, they follow the things of Christ, but some are not strong. Ebi no mu 9 years, they like a baby you've taken, maybe a wawu akola or nanti and I know interest or nanti until obetumi ya
okay.
maybe or kwa obetumi ya out of form. So if you don't set boundaries, so that is why if you realize the mothers have their eyes on them every time because she has set a boundary for the child.
Yes.
Men kwa say men yesi because the nine mun what is unshare. So that you have to make sure that you set a boundary in your Christian relationship. Set a line, like a boundary. The reason
Like
I'm
what
saying that is
if you have to give example, what type of boundary?
okay.
Like
Let me give an example. The reason I said we are humans, we make errors. We might be doing everything, praying together and all that, but along the line, our fleshly desires may do what may take control. So here is where purity comes in. So if you know that you are someone that you can't really take care of like yourself, you can't really like control yourself. Let me state it that way. Self-control. You don't really have self-control over your body or your flesh. If you are dating as a Christian, make sure that you and your partner discuss it. That this is the problem I go through. I have this fleshly, I have this last and
yeah,
stuff.
I
So
get
you
it.
have to like bear with me. That is why I said in the beginning that you have to get accountable people. Because if the other person is not accountable, what happens is that you tell the person, but the person cannot do anything about it, but rather cause you to do more.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah, it's more like you've told the person this is what you're passing through, and the person like female
Yeah.
like oh it will be well,
It
but
will be well,
like say
but
the
still
person is
nah,
not giving you that
giving-
morale that you want.
Do you understand?
You understand? So
Yeah.
like yeah, it's like you. That's what he said. People, you guys are praying. You guys are doing everything together that you guys should do. But like say someone is sleeping outside, or someone is sleeping out. Like say maybe let's say you guys are married, and you told your wife that Charlie, I'm passing through this, so like I sleep around a lot. It's like any 2 seconds you want to do that thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Then your wife will be like, oh, as time goes on, maybe you adapt. As time goes on, the girl will be like, okay, I won't be giving to you like the time that you want it. I'll give it to you the time that maybe I feel like I have to give it to
And
you.
even as married people, now
And-
let's leave that for the grown ones because for real, because the married ones they know how to deal with their own. Maybe you are a married person, you are sleeping around.
For real.
Who knows? It's not even married person. It's not even married person. I believe that tells their husband what they are really doing or tells their wife what they are really doing. So let's leave that for the grown ones. You understand? We are now talking about we as the Gen Zs coming up.
We as the Gen
You
Zs like
understand?
coming on.
So the
Okay.
main reason I spoke about that boundary is because you have to be able to make sure that as far as and as long as we know that dating is not something we should be doing or as young Christians, but we've normalized it now.
That
So
it's a normal thing to
if
do.
we've normalized it, then let's do it. Then let's make sure that we are
You are controlling it.
controlling ourselves well. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
purity. But I feel like Charlie, we are humans, so make mistakes along the way. Oh.
So if
Sure.
not, so if you know you can't really stay pure, then don't date. Or what
But-
do you think? Then don't date.
Along
What
the
do you
way,
think?
Charlie, we are humans, oh. We are humans, oh. Easy, we are humans.
I believe
It's not
I
like
understand. Let me tell you something. I'm not trying to be a saint, like too holy. Let me say that way. I'm not trying to be self-righteous or too holy. Cool. I fall sometimes. Do you understand?
for your
I
church
fall
girls.
sometimes.
Yeah, the value.
Oh no, like
yeah.
I have to be sincere. I
Yeah,
fall
yeah,
sometimes.
the
We
value.
cannot stand out and look like we are too holy to be, or we are too correct. Like
Like I feel like I feel what you're trying to say. It's like maybe we are talking about a topic, so like we
Yeah,
are
yeah,
holy
yeah.
armor. Yes.
Yes, let's not do it that way.
Yeah, let's not do
You
it
see,
that way.
we are humans. I believe I understand that, and the reason why we are sitting here right now discussing this is for you and myself to be educated, not for them only. Do you understand? So you even reasoning and saying you are humans should tell you or should minister something to your spirit that so next time you are living here or as you will be living here, what are you living here with? Are you living here with the mindset
With the
that
same thing that
you are going to rethink everything about like your youth life and stuff? Like, do you understand what I mean? Okay.
yeah.
So So at this age, what would make you date? What do you think? What would make you date at this age?
So I feel like peer pressure, peer influence, and back in the day when we were in SHS, like your friend would be like your close party girl, go tell you say, hey, I was in a relationship with this. The way the guy they do that, like you understand what I'm trying to say, like the way then you that you've not entered into a relationship before, like the dating something blah blah blah. You feel like if they are going, you are not part of them. So influence is there. That's what making people date. It's not like they want to date. They are dating because they want to be part of the group. You get it? It's like when girls are like they are around, they like are talking about how the boys have been doing it. Like they have something to talk about. You get it? So see, I feel like it's all about influence on influence to influence. Like what will allow some? Or will you say money?
Uh-huh. This is where we.
This is a big issue. People are in a relationship because of money. Like for real, most of them are in a relationship because of money.
Are you saying only? Are you talking about the Christians or like everyone or the
But
youth?
guy,
The youth out
Christian,
there.
Muslims, traditionalists, Charlie priest, like comfort, like guy, everybody like. See,
No,
see,
maybe not. No,
let me
the
tell you
priest
something.
there.
See, let me tell
Okay.
you something. This thing is like it's funny. Maybe you say that maybe you've seen it in movies.
Mhm.
You've seen it in movies. Like sometimes, the funny shot that we have been seeing here, you see like the Baba self, he self the hung. You get it. You say if you go there and you be like Charlie Baba, I need money. The Baba self go fit tell you say Charlie, the country hard. You get the whole issue.
I get.
So I feel like see, most people enter into relationship because of money, and sometimes the upbringing is also part. Let's say the mother didn't. I mean, maybe what they as a kid, maybe your mother didn't. I mean, give you the things that maybe you wish for. So you growing up as a girl, like maybe you chop your 18, 19, and you feel like you're a boss lady. When you start buying something for yourself, when you start seeing that particular guy, then the guy start giving you money. Then maybe you're a Christian though. You're a Christian though. Thankful to they know God. You understand? Like they know God. But like when sometimes it's
Okay, so
we should
what
look at the
what
root.
you mean is literally like because of the state of their background, they have no option but to do it for their benefits.
No. Life is full about choices. So you coming up as a child, maybe you are poor doesn't mean you stay poor forever. You can change
But
things.
that you mean that's the reason some people did.
Oh yeah. Some also background is also part. But you shouldn't be based on background. If you are doing that, Charlie, he said in the book of Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 11.
Because if you are doing that, okay, no, state
In
that
the book of
scripture.
Jeremiah chapter 9, he said, "For I know the plans I have for you,
Mm.
a plan to what to prosper." But sometimes we've not asked God, like, God, what's the plan that you have for me?
Yeah, that's true. So okay, I believe with what you're saying, okay, I understand, or I believe that if the person is doing it because of background, what about compatibility? If you are not compatible with the person along the line, maybe you are dating the person is giving you money and all that, but it reach some time, say this person like wanna goals, values, wanna fit stuff, they align. Along the line, you wasted so many years. Maybe there will be someone out there like better that you see. I was reading this book for my pastor. Pastor Elvis, it's the one of for a book for like singles and married. And I was reading this book, and he said something in this book. I've forgotten the chapter, but I was reading. He said something in the book that sometimes we how do I say it? He used the word what is meant for us.
So
We it's no it's like we skip what is best for us for what is meant for us, and we skip what is meant for us for what is best for us. Some people are best for us, but we sideline them for people we think are meant for us. Do you understand? And some people are meant for us, but we sideline them for people we think are best for us.
Yeah. I
Do
feel
you
like
understand?
yes, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like should I use Kofi Annan again?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if that's the scenario.
Let's see, yeah. Kofi is in a relationship with Amma. But like say Adjoa is there. Adjoa is the one who has been supporting Kofi every time that maybe she not in money per se, like say well like Adjoa is always advising Kofi that Charlie Amma is not for you. The way she dresses, her class, you know his type of man. But way back when they were growing up here, when they were in a relationship, when they were dating, that Kofi was down. Anything Kofi has, he uses to support what Amma. And Adra the sideline have been seeing all this thing. Because you that you're in a relationship, you might never know that this is what you're passing through. It's like when you're playing card, the person standing at the back sees everything clear. Like he knows the next move, you know what's you understand what I'm trying to say. So I feel like when sometimes when you're closer to the thing too much, you don't value it. Because always when Kofi is down, Adra is there. You get and like when they were growing up too, Kofi was always providing for Amma. You get it. And when Kofi is down, he goes to Adra for money, then he gives to what Amma because he thinks that Amma is the right one for. You understand? But not knowing it was Adjoa.
It makes sense.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
or like you might see it in movies.
Yeah, it makes sense a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's in this book.
It's what you said. That's the example. Like,
it's very true. It's very, very true. So that's why I was talking about this compatibility thing. So you have to make sure you are compatible. If you are not compatible with the person, maybe the person has some value or life goals that the person has to achieve. The person has some faith that it doesn't align. Maybe let me use, if I say faith, maybe the person is Muslim, but you are dating because maybe the person is good and stuff. Yeah, and the person helps and supports you, but you are also Christian. How is it going to end up? Has the person converted? Let that be aside. Maybe talking about life goals, maybe the person has some stuff to achieve. Maybe the person is in Ghana right now, you are dating the person, but the person's life really has to be fulfilled out there somewhere, maybe in the UK, in the US. So you date for a very long time. You are not compatible. You don't know. You are not even seeking God on that relationship. You are just doing the relationship like the relationship
based on feelings.
Based on feelings. Like, you debab the
emotions.
You debab. So, but not knowing it's not going to end well. So you have to make sure that we have to treat the matter of compatibility too. And this is really helping me a lot in the sense that I have to sit back also myself to know and to ask God or to seek the kind of person I'm really supposed to do it, to be with. Do you understand? Because if you do not do that, you may end up being with someone here, wasted years, time. Because when you are dating someone, the person needs your attention. The person needs your support. The person needs a lot of things from you. Do you understand?
Yeah. This is why I came. This is why I come in and I tell you that, Charlie. Me, one of my prayer is that, Charlie. Me, I tell God, see, me, I'm afraid of broken hearts. See, so like he should just give me the right one, the one that maybe she feels like you. This one will help me along the way. So if I dey move in my own way, guy. As the type, if I tell you that trouble can like 100, you go to understand.
You dey lie.
Like for real.
You dey lie.
Them bounce me 100 times. Right now, then they call me bounce Kofi. Sake of what? Then they bounce me. Like then they bounce like yo guy. Like they really.
Adebab.
You get what?
I know say you dey lie me. Nobody go fit bounce you.
Fico go fit talk. Fico go fit day.
Like, you are here.
Or like Charlie for real, like see, sometimes that should be our prayer. Like we are always moving in our own way, our own knowledge, our own wisdom. Like we see flesh to flesh, we feel like she's the right one. But not knowing, you guys can do everything. You go feel like that's where see that compatibility something that sometimes go feel deceive you.
Yeah.
Like you feel like she's the right one. Like you guys are doing everything together. You guys like or you feel like the person is telling you your secret, but not knowing, Charlie. So I quite remember, I watched an American movie, like this guy was there for the girl, like to and fro, everything, blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, Charlie, the guy was insisting like we are dating, but like then we are dating, and then the guy was asking himself like, where do we see ourselves? Do we see ourselves getting married?
Yeah,
like,
that's
blah, blah,
the
blah.
thing that you are so.
Yeah, sometimes what we feel like that that particular person you're in a relationship with, like you guys are in church, you are dating, you are doing everything, blah blah. You feel like Charlie, you people go marry the intense, no. You might never know that Charlie, people are not.
Compatible, yeah.
Yes, he go feel like you.
True. So okay, very true. Very
Like
true. Very true.
people change, oh.
Very true. Make we move to red flags. This one we carry come the street talk.
Charlie, for real, like
Red
this one, the
flags.
Fico
What?
know more about town, Charlie. Shout out to biggest Fico, Charlie.
So make we move to red flags. What be your red flags when it comes to like
Relationship,
no, not relationship,
dating,
like dating as Christian, like
dating
your
as
red
a
flags,
Christian,
yeah. And
dating
how
as a
to
Christian.
and how would you like how would you
How do you
address
solve
address those red flags? Dating as a Christian or something.
You see, to me, like without word dating, I've not really thought much about it. Like you get, like I don't really know more about it because right now I feel like where I've gotten to in life, yeah. Let's say I enter into a relationship, yeah. At the hustle, small. They say we shouldn't use the word hustle, and it's not a good word. Joshua Apostle someone said it's like
Yeah.
as a Christian you shouldn't use the words like at the
Hustle,
hustle.
yeah,
Hustle
yeah,
is
true,
not a
true.
good thing. Hustle is not a good thing. So
Yeah.
I feel like as a young man like me, yeah,
Toiling.
coming up, Charlie, I'm trying to like fish away things. I'm still trying to know my way around the world. And like I enter into a relationship with this lady in church, like as a Christian, like in church. Then like me, things are not really going on with me. Like and now the girl will be pressuring me like, I need this, so I don't want to go find this. I don't want to go find this. I don't want to go find this. Can't you see it's a red flag? Like Charlie, you know you're trying to focus on something,
yeah.
but like see you are not really on fame. Like even
Yeah.
people who are rich are still getting money. Like they still want more.
Yeah.
See, you being rich doesn't make you comfortable. When you we all tell people they are uncomfortable in their seat because they feel like if they in there blazing that like somebody will come and take their space. So they feel uncomfortable in their work, in their space. So I feel like maybe I enter in a relationship with this Christian girl, then Charlie, the girl they ask me for money, like then sometimes I'm a content creator. And the girl be like, Charlie, for this past few months, I feel like you've been distant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I cheap. I'll be like, Charlie, I've been editing. Oh. And the girl be like, so your editing is more important than me, eh? You understand what I'm trying to say?
I get you.
And you know that's where the money is coming from.
Mm.
Girls will always find excuse, like they always find ways to give complaints, even if the thing is perfect.
Yeah, they'll find their way around to just
You
be
understand?
dramatic. Yeah,
Let me give you
true.
another scenario. Let's say you went into the mat with this your Christian girlfriend. Yeah. Then you guys were picking vegetables. Then you pick an onion, like some onion, and give it to her. Then he put it down. Then you took the one that you has already packed in the basket. Then you remove it. Then you give it to her. You shake it again, like you put it there. Like what at all is the problem?
I get you. So that's your red flag.
Oh, red flag there. If you know they stress me, if they ask me, if they tell me, say, Charlie, I don't go with Charlie. At first, you give me 3 hours talking. Right now, you're giving me 2 hours.
Yeah, okay. For me too. Okay, me too. That be red flag from you. With the way you talk, I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, what are they do where they take my time, or if you guys say I know they give you that time you don't want. If I do be for the best of me, then you. You understand?
Yes.
That's why we forget me. My red flag be somebody where you know be understanding. I know they like that thing. Oh, for real, you for be understanding.
Fico.
You like, oh no, you know be say some girls they then be understanding. Some girls they, some like ladies they then be understanding. I no go like. So if you know be understanding, maybe I talk say this, or maybe I talk you say, oh, a day here or today I get appointment for you, or today they do something for you. Then later on you can't do your body dramatic as I relax, I come out, maybe I hit you about. You can't do dramatic things.
But
like
mostly,
me, they discuss.
But you know, mostly I feel like it's the Ghanaian girls, because like it's the Ghanaian girls, because them in the first place you are not doing anything. But me, I just strive bring money, make you what, make you chop. You two, at the edits carry money come. They tell me say you are not giving the time. But this is the same situation whereby maybe you're a Ghanaian content creator, then you find a girl outside the country, then the girl sees that this is what you are doing, like because there, man, if you don't work, you don't go chop. If you don't work over there, how? That's why they say like people over there are like, Charlie, life here is not easy. The reason why they say it's not easy that if you don't work, you won't get anything. You starve to death. So like I feel like what you are saying is like if you are not understandable, Charlie
Yeah.
guy, you
Yeah.
for sit left.
Mm.
Make we with their rights, no make we enjoy one our conversation. They understand. Fico fico.
So 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 you to you you get anything you want to talk about? Like, I mean, you any question you want to ask
Any
or
question I
anything?
want to
Yeah.
ask, like say to the people,
To me or to the
to
people? Yeah.
like
Or you want to share with me any question where you dey on my top? Any question you dey on my top you want to share where you feel say maybe this thing is like has been bothering me or this thought maybe I won't really know what Charlie somebody they think about this thing as a Christian. I mean, in the dating aspect and things. Like, I mean, about what are they try talking?
I feel like sometimes we the Christians we feel like we are too holy to the extent that Charlie like I don't know how to put it like but like say we feel like we are too holy to the extent like we don't make mistakes. Or even when we make mistakes like oh yeah send me na ba na my I've made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So should I go to the Islamic aspect? You see, Christians we like to judge people a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We like to like let's say I'm on braids, enter church right there. What will be the first impression?
Hmm.
And as compared to a Muslim who is praying and he has also done a rasta, he enters into the mosque. How would they welcome him?
Is it as in the Christendom aspect or the
Like
dating aspect?
the dating Christian, like everything.
Okay, so yeah, so now let's boil it down to like African mentality
Okay.
or African core.
African
You
culture.
dig, Bob?
Okay.
So when it comes to the African core or African mentality, me like this, countless times have I braided, but I can't take it to church. Why? Because the African mentality is different. And I understand it in the sense that when you get to a point and you work with God to get and you get to a point, sometimes the Spirit Himself will convict you to do maybe bow your hair or go down, cut your hair down. But when it's not the time, I mean, you can do anything. Look, Samson was in dreadlocks, but God what gave him power, strength. God was moving through his hair. I'm not saying that
Rasta is good.
Rasta is good. I'm not saying that was his power. That was the power
That's
God gave
ability.
him. Do you understand? So if we go back to the Bible again, there was one part of the Bible that spoke about men having long hair and stuff. And right now, all those things were the part of the law, which we are not treating right now because we are not living under the law. We are living under the grace of God, or the grace which is Jesus Christ.
That's why the New
Do you
Testament
understand?
came.
Do you understand? So we are having a whole new covenant with God right now, and when we are to talk about that, let's bring it down to maybe African parents. I mean, maybe you have a girlfriend you are courting with, or you are dating, and you are in braids. I mean, dreadlocks or something. As an African, they know say if you are their own two kind of higher na ocean na ubo brana. If you are waba say ube ware me baba fefe bina wabo uti na odi abete na. Then I'm if your papa no crapo the ochi sa the same bibia. The first word you go come from in must be say na we are bema.
Or a cromfo.
Na why na
Like for
wako tam na bana ahana
oh baby I
aden we ni nyana but not knowing the inner part of the person is the true self,
very pure.
and then they end up leaving that person or mistakenly leaving that person for someone who they think is gentle but the inner part is filthy. So when we have to talk about all these things, I'll be honest with you. When we have to talk about all these things, I feel like let's leave it because the African people have their way of thinking. So you are somebody who likes to braid your hair, or maybe you like to treat your hair good, keep your hair. Let me use our man of God and our minister as a reference. Minister Sonny Bedu. He braids, he keeps his hair, he does his hair all neat. But who talks about him? He used to. I mean, he was not like that before. But as he was growing, I mean, he was changing. Things changed. He braided his hair. He did a lot of stuff. That was when he went outside of the country. You see, the culture over there is different from the culture
Shall you
here.
hear?
And he knew who he was. God is still using him mightily. So if you have to talk about all those things, we would lose good people for bad people. Do you understand? You get?
Yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. So yeah, sometimes it's the location,
Come
it's the
again.
place, it's the location.
Mhm.
It is teaching you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That like I feel what Sonny Badu like this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was in Ghana, he was doing normal haircut and stuff.
Mhm.
But when he went outside the country,
Mhm.
when he's on braid, right now people will come and be like, Charlie, I didn't roach, wako,
Okay. And look, it came on the internet. People were blogging us when you do this and you do that. But you see, that's what I'm saying is the African mentality. Me right now, as I'm sitting here, I've not made up my mind to crop my hair, and I don't. There is no way you are going to let me believe that because of that, God will not use me,
Oh, nah, guy.
or maybe because of that, I will not find a good person to be with. Do you understand? Let's leave this because this is a whole other
This is
topic
whole on its
we
own.
need to treat. Do you
On its own,
understand?
yeah.
So I feel like with the red flags we were talking about, if we find out things like that with people who are not understanding and whatever you said back then I feel like you have to be single, because reading this book again made me understand that singlehood is not even a curse. You understand? Singlehood is not a bad thing. You see, sometimes people, some of the youth out there, or some of the Gen Zs, or our friends, some of us are not even meant to date right now. I just
Oh,
meant
like me,
we just
like
have
me.
to be day on a day, make we day on a day. You dey
Make
buy
we
what I dey
think
tell
when I'm thinking.
you dey buy, because that moment or that singlehood time be the self discovery time,
Knowing your true self,
knowing your
like
true self, saving, building your future, having the ability to having a free mind to think, to serve God, to do this. I be you understand.
like
So be every time you for force your body say maybe sick
I
of you
want to
see
be
say
in a
your party, Charlie, some nice relationship, Charlie, some TikTok
It
Christian
be you,
relationship, they
like-
be you, then you don't want the relationship
but do you know
inside.
the funny enough, yeah? Right now, things you see on the media is like relationship things.
Hmm.
Like people posting themselves, like going on a
And the
date
thing
with
is,
like
you see it on the media. You see it on the media. But do you know what happens
in real life
in real
what they are
life?
passing through.
It's nice on the media, but what happens? Do you know what happens? Do you know the kind of battles they fight? Do you understand? So singlehood, I feel like me like this. I'm not going to say that because maybe right now I'm single. I want to, because of that, I want to like Charlie. Giddy giddy,
Enter into a
me compare
relationship
some
because
nice girl be your, if the time come, even if God minister to me say this person be your wife, I go make sure say, oh, or maybe this
and
person for be your partner. Charlie, just party
you see what you just
make you
said
know.
there. What you just said there. God will tell you that Charlie, this is the right person for you. Meanwhile, Charlie, you've never in your life spoken to that particular girl before. And you approach the girl, you tell like we really approach the girl like that particular instance.
You don't have to. How are you going to approach the girl to tell the person that
That
maybe God says
said
that?
we are meant to be together.
Nah, it's not supposed to
And
be
that
like that.
meanwhile too, the girl was the girl is in like currently he's in a serious relationship, like that particular guy being ride or die.
Yeah, so you go feel be say the person, God be God, oh, bro. God be God. God be God.
Like
See,
for real, I know.
just like I'm saying, someone can be in a deep relationship with someone today, right now, as I dey talk to you. I mean, trambo, but someone can be in a deep relationship.
The next second,
The next second, they are not in a relationship again, because the person is not meant for the person. Or the person is not the best person to be with. Do you understand? God has a different plan. Many are the plans of a man's heart, but it is God who does what directs. So to me, just yeah, because to you, maybe God might have revealed it to you. The person might be dating right now, but the only hope and faith and belief you have is that you know that God said that this to you. That doesn't mean go and tell the person in the current relationship. The person will even feel like, do you want me to end my let God do his thing. Make God do
in
his
his
thing.
own time.
Just make sure say you communicate with the person. I mean,
checking
good.
out.
Yeah,
To
you
and fro,
understand.
like
Over time, the person might also have some good discernment from God that maybe this person you are with is not really making you. Putting you in the right place. Then you won't say that the mindset will be changed, a bit than also. Because well, you are being accountable. You've been there for the person. You've been accountable for the person. You've been advising the person. The person comes to you for advice. Maybe this person, or maybe the person I'm with has done this. What, blah blah blah. You understand?
Yeah.
And you tell the person, you don't give the person a bad advice. You encourage the person to endure, to do this. So it's a whole lot of things. So Charlie,
Dating itself is a big like
it's a whole topic.
it's a whole topic on its own.
Mhm.
Like it's a topic that you
To us, what we are sharing here is our little experiences. We don't know
experience.
about you out
Yes,
there.
I feel like those watching us right now, like they have deep things that they want to share. Child,
Mhm.
if you want to share, child, put at the comment section. We say
You dey bab,
we want to learn from you people.
you dey bab, we don't
You
want to interact
understand?
with you. So if
So
you make we know,
the whole idea of this thing is like interacting. Like we want to interact with you guys. You
you
understand?
get.
So of me as a day ID, if I tell you like I know more about this in Charlie, I'm telling like to you, child, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Yeah, it's more like they've put in us like the headline. Let's say the topic is now we brought the topic. Now let's talk about it. Maybe through what you posted at the comment section here, it will make me learn more. Or like
Yeah, more. Yeah,
you feel
true.
like I feel
True.
like Charlie, you were supposed to be at this seat,
At
not
this-
me.
Yeah, true.
I feel
And
like
that is why we are doing this, because we are also learning.
yes.
Just like I said.
So
Yeah.
see, like I want that one particular person text me that Charlie, I don't know if you know nothing about dating. Let me come and take the seat. And maybe it's because of you we do part 7, Grandpa.
Yeah.
See,
ooh.
because dating is more like maybe reading the Apostle of Paul. You can read the Apostle of Paul like years, decades. You know go end. You know go finish the readout.
Yeah.
You understand? So dating, see, that's what he said. If date doesn't come, we won't get away dating. And dating is an award, courtship.
Mm.
You get it? When he said a day, secret something like you guys are meeting each other, blah 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 blah. Then I said that, like you feel like what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I feel like Charlie, there's a whole lot that is going on right now, and Charlie, it's sad though. Like it's really sad though. Like why is social media deceiving us like that? Even like people get experience, so like the way the guy did it back there, he's directing like talk. They say this, Charlie, you for can't take the seat too. Like for you see what you see, like
True,
you feel what
true,
I
Adibab.
like.
But you know what? Because of this, we go do part 2. So with what we've shared today, I feel like it's enough for the people to do what, to also communicate their thoughts and be also bring up what they want us to do, what to talk about, because we don't really know what. I mean, we are led by God and we are helped by God.
For
Do you
a
understand?
fact.
So for that fact alone, we have to know that we are not speaking of our own wisdom.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
if
no,
this
no, no.
if this is what we have to share today is enough. I mean, do you
Yes.
understand?
Maybe to somebody you feel like Charlie, these guys, you people get camera, you people get mic, see what people they talk about. You people have no experience about dating,
You understand?
and the person will be like, Charlie, maybe I'll start my own podcast. And I'll start talking about dating.
Wisdom no day one person.
No. You see,
So-
if we tell you that we were prepared, Charlie, we they lie you. You know go tell them that we they lie them.
You dey Bob.
So like we want to know more. Like teach us. You understand? Even see, pastors are still learning. See, wealthy people wants to be rich. See, the poor they strive, they won't become Charlie.
All right. So you know, this is your boy Nana Kofi. It's your boy I love Nana Kofi. You know, it's your boy I love Nana Kofi, and this is the Fate of Filtered podcast.
Relax. People are wondering why. Like, how come? Like, why is it because I love now coffee? I know nothing about dating.
So yeah, this question you for through give him. You put for through that question
Like,
give him.
like-
We go set. He in idea. You go see the question physically. You
Like
answer
for
that
real,
question,
like
give you.
see, like. Oh, but like say, I feel like dating goes a very, very long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way. So we'll end here today. I mean, let's do it that way. We'll end here today.
Yeah.
We'll bring a part 2. That is, I don't know when, but be expecting. I know some of the topics that you people are expecting even part 3, like the what sex really is and stuff. We'll be doing that very soon. don't worry.
Yeah, Charlie.
So I mean, this is today has been a little bit. Today has been very educative. I'm not even going to say a little bit educative. Today has been educative. So let's learn together. I mean, gather some wisdom together. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Faith Unfiltered podcast. Keep streaming the previous episodes. Like, comment, subscribe.
And Charlie, more
share.
importantly, share to your ex, Charlie. Like for real.